Hollywood is full of unforgettable collaborations, but few are as unique as the connection between Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner. On the surface, one was a global music icon, the other, an acclaimed actor and filmmaker. Yet their paths intertwined in a way that changed cinema history. Their bond was not just professional, it was personal, rooted in trust, respect, and shared admiration. Behind the glitz and the fame, their story reveals the vulnerability of stardom, the courage to take risks, and the quiet power of believing in someone when the rest of the world doubts them. The loss of Whitney Houston. In February 2012, the world mourned the untimely death of Whitney Houston. Among those present, Kevin Costner delivered a moving eulogy. Surprising many who had never associated the two closely, rumors had swirled about their relationship for years, but Costner focused only on truth, honoring the woman he knew intimately. His words highlighted not just her extraordinary talent, but her humanity, her insecurities, her drive, and her heart. It was a reminder that behind every legend is a person with fears and doubts, striving to rise above them. This eulogy would become a defining testament to their friendship and respect. The birth of a cinematic classic. Their story began with the film The Bodyguard, released in 1992. Initially, the script envisioned Diana Ross and Steve McQueen in the lead roles, but studios repeatedly rejected it over 60 times. When it finally reached Kevin Costner, he had just become a household name thanks to Dances with Wolves. With his newfound influence, he revived the project, but with one non-negotiable condition: Whitney Houston had to play the female lead. This bold choice surprised many, as Whitney had no acting experience, and the industry was skeptical about casting a black woman opposite a white actor in a romantic role. Whitney's reluctance. Whitney Houston was hesitant to take the role. Despite her immense global fame as a singer, she feared criticism and failure in the acting world. She worried that Hollywood would judge her harshly before she had a chance to prove herself. It was only after Costner personally called and encouraged her that she agreed to audition. His confidence in her talent helped push her past her fear. Whitney's reluctance reflects the often overlooked pressure celebrities face when crossing into new disciplines. Her decision to accept the role would mark a turning point in her career, proving her ability to shine in multiple arenas. Overcoming industry doubts. Once Whitney agreed, there were still obstacles. Studios insisted on a screen test to confirm her suitability. Costner could see her talent, but the executives demanded reassurance. Whitney, unused to acting, faced immense pressure. Her insecurities became apparent even during preparations. Costner later described at her funeral how heartbreaking it was to watch her doubt herself. She was one of the biggest stars on Earth, yet still feared failure. This moment highlights the tension between public perception and private doubt, illustrating how even icons can be vulnerable when stepping into unfamiliar territory. The screen for Street's revelation. On the day of her screen test, Whitney asked Costner to give her privacy. In those 20 minutes alone, she applied heavier makeup, hoping to look her best. However, under studio lights, the makeup began to melt, making her nervous and self-conscious. When Costner asked why she had changed her look, she quietly explained, "I just wanted to look my best." This small exchange revealed her determination, humility, and dedication. Despite her fame, Whitney approached the challenge with sincerity and vulnerability. For Costner, it became a defining moment. He understood the strength and commitment she brought to every endeavor, both on and off the screen. Costner's support. Costner admitted he had considered bending the rules to protect Whitney if the screen test went poorly. but ultimately he let the process proceed fairly. His loyalty and belief in her ability were unwavering. He encouraged her through the experience, offering support while respecting her independence. Their partnership demonstrated the importance of trust and encouragement in creative collaborations. Costner recognized that Whitney's talent extended beyond music. Her presence and emotional depth could carry a film. Together they navigated Hollywood pressures, balancing expectations with personal integrity. This dynamic laid the foundation for one of cinema's most beloved pairings. The film's monumental success. The Bodyguard became a global phenomenon, earning nearly $500 million worldwide. Whitney's performance was central to its success. Costner believed that the film's magic belonged entirely to her. Her portrayal of Rachel Marron combined vulnerability, strength, and star power, creating an unforgettable screen presence. While Costner played a crucial role, he repeatedly acknowledged that many actors could have performed his part. Whitney, however, was irreplaceable. Her natural charisma and commitment elevated the story beyond expectations, proving that sometimes the right casting choice can transform a script into a cultural landmark. Iconic musical moments. One of the most enduring aspects of the film is Whitney's rendition of "I Will Always Love You." Remarkably, this song wasn't originally planned for the movie. The filmmakers initially chose "What Becomes of the Broken-Hearted." Whitney's interpretation became legendary, defining the emotional core of the film and solidifying her cinematic legacy. Costner recognized the significance of this performance, which showcased her voice, emotion, and artistry. The scene remains one of the most iconic in film history, a testament to her extraordinary talent and the serendipity that sometimes accompanies creative collaborations. Shared childhood and faith beyond professional collaboration, Whitney and Costner bonded over shared experiences. Both grew up in the Baptist church, and they delighted in recounting childhood memories. Costner's playful stories about mischief in church, passing notes, pretending to drink whiskey in the kitchen, made Whitney laugh. These anecdotes reflect their human connection, a friendship grounded in shared values and humor. It was this personal bond that added depth to their working relationship, showing that true collaborations are often rooted in mutual respect, understanding, and the joy of companionship. A friendship tested by struggles. Whitney faced personal struggles with addiction during her life, and Costner quietly offered support. He wrote letters, hoping she might reach out, though he never knew if they were received. His commitment demonstrates a profound loyalty and compassion. Their friendship was not limited to professional admiration. It was deeply human. Costner's concern and love for Whitney reflected a bond that went beyond the screen. It was about understanding, patience, and hope. He witnessed her brilliance, but also her self-doubt, reinforcing the idea that fame often comes with unseen burdens that only true friends can perceive. A heartfelt eulogy. At Whitney's funeral, Costner's words captured both admiration and sorrow. He emphasized her insecurities, the struggles she faced despite her her talent, and the grace she brought to every performance. He acknowledged her impact on music and cinema, stating that she set a standard no one could replicate. His eulogy was both intimate and celebratory, highlighting not only her accomplishments, but her essence as a person. Costner's tribute immortalized their friendship and reminded the world of Whitney Houston's humanity, a complex, talented, and deeply inspiring woman whose life left an indelible mark. Whitney, heaven's treasure. In his final words, Costner described Whitney as heaven's newest treasure, emphasizing her perfection in both talent and spirit. He reassured her memory that she need not doubt herself, even in the presence of the divine. The eulogy encapsulated a lifetime of respect, admiration, and affection. It illustrated that true friendship transcends fame, scandal, or rumor. Whitney's legacy lives not just through her music and films, but du har så frøster. Through the lives she touched, especially those who witnessed her struggles, her triumphs, and her heart, like Kevin Costner, their bond remains a story of devotion and trust. Conclusion. A story of legacy. The story of Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner is a testament to the power of belief, trust, and collaboration. From the daunting uncertainties of a first acting role to the creation of an iconic film, their journey reflects courage, humility, and human connection. Whitney's talent, dedication, and vulnerability, paired with Costner's steadfast support, created a partnership that transcends Hollywood. It reminds us that behind every legend is a story of perseverance, love, and mentorship. Their legacy continues to inspire, proving that extraordinary talent combined with genuine friendship can leave an enduring mark on the world.